I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay. Everything should be fine, I think. Okay. I'm also gonna check something because I noticed last stream when I was going through the VOD, there were some things here that were a little quiet. So let's try that again. Okay. What about you? Hold on. Okay, you could afford to be a little louder, I think. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to Wuthering Waves. I do not remember anything about what's happening in this game. I do not know what's happening in this game. I have not paid attention in a really, really long time. So we're gonna see what happens. I've not done this. I have 4 days left.
加倍丽娜。听话。怒火奔腾。子弹滚动。怒血已然沸腾。
So I still have no idea what they did.
我来掌舵，高光时刻。换个角色，马斯还是我。
护卫的职责，放心交给我吧。铁雨洞天，势如朝霜。千万别小心！翻掌时间。
速战速决吧。我焚烧吧！闪尘挥剑，蓄势待发。此刻。等待时机，虚实有度，长夜无畏，提高电力。怒血已然沸腾，化为柴薪，没让我失望。没有燃气，虚实有度。破虚，乘风而起。
So ignore the fact that I let him die during a trial phase, which is not supposed to be difficult. Don't look at that too hard. It's fine.
中的绽放，在一些有我的结果里。
Okay, let's switch over to Genshin now. Or not Genshin, sorry. Let's switch over to, whatchamacallit? Honkai Star Rail. What did I want to bring on his team again? Oh, right.
捍卫希望，也是每位无名客的责任。我来抵挡攻势，以此身躯护你左右，领你远行。少年龙象，
以身入局吧，反正不行。
我来承受。我将越过荆棘，不忘离身，为了明天。
Hi Imperium, yeah, we're doing dailies. I don't know if this is the best idea because this team does not seem to be doing very well in rushing this level, but that's fine. Yeah, I may have made a mistake. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, let's change our strategy here because I am not seeing things. But that's okay.
看来这次的敌人不好惹呀。
And then we can keep Dan Heng on, that's fine. No, actually we don't. We don't keep Dan Heng on. We give me Luocha. We are not keeping Dan Heng on because I did this team like sucking up HP like no fucking tomorrow.
再这样试试呢？就是你了，相信我吧，我们无所不能。
Who the fuck are you selecting?
就此凋零。该死你了！玩得开心，爱恨有期。 再这样试试呢？我们能行。他手真狠，
领受天赐。
下次别担心吝啬落命。请珍惜这予你所求。该死你了！
Okay. Oh, we're running it risky with this guy. I'm just saying.
令使者在临。
相信我，我们无所不能。重来一次，爱恨有期。
We are getting a little dicey here. I'm not the biggest fan of this development, but that's okay. It's fine.
再这样试试
I
呢。
believe in myself, maybe. Okay.
别担心，吝啬落命。生命就此凋零。该死你了！玩得开心，爱恨有期。
So before we kill ourselves, let's maybe reconsider things a little bit. I could do a DOT team. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, you know what? Let's try Acheron. I haven't done Acheron in a really long
是
time.
你呀，我们都应当珍惜彼此存在的时光。
Oh wait, no. You don't want that. You don't want DOT. You want the you want other things. You could possibly do it. Who else do I have that works with Nihility? Wait, Knifin? We could do it. Wait, Knifin, but I think
小猫鱼，
it's fine.
既然就是这样，深海欢宴中，来自各位的悲悯。发现了！这是好时机，与我沉沦。想从我身上贪便宜啊？开膛！我为逝者哀哭，终将落下。
And we've done it. Actually, this is the better. Let's do this one. I like this team more. Because it's a lot faster.
朋友们，请享用吧！拿出真本事了！
说对了，一言传心，万言传实。见到你了。我为逝者哀哭，怒云终将落下。
不用管我。
深海欢宴中，来自各位的悲悯。发现了！ 不醉不归。我为逝者哀哭，怒雨终将落下。
朋友们，请享用吧！拿出真本事没钱呐！
与我沉沦，我为逝者哀哭。怒雨终将落下。
Very good, and that's all of the drops we can do today. Well, technically I could do more, but I'm not into it. I can hold off because I don't need to do more. Okay. Anything here other than oh, relics, that's right. 8 days. I'll finish that in 8 days. That's fine. That's doable. Okay, a little bit quick of a switch, but let's switch over to Genshin Impact now. And then up, close. That way so you guys don't see anything that I may or may not leak. Let's not friggin' dox myself here, motherfucker. Where's Genshin? I might do some of the Archon quests today, actually. That might be a good idea. Just to burn through it a little bit. That's a possibility. I might do that. And if not that, maybe we just do dailies and then I do the Archon quest tomorrow, just so I have something to stream. More Undertale? Nah, probably not Undertale. Not tonight, at least, because I have to go to bed early tonight no matter what. I cannot go to bed late tonight. I can't do it. As much as I would love to go to bed late tonight, I cannot. You know what? We can do a little bit of the UGC mode. That's fine. Work stuff? Semi-work stuff. I have stuff to do in the morning is all. And the easier I make it on my life, the better it is. Hold on. We'll do a couple of these because they spend resin really quickly. And also I haven't done them in a while, so I don't have a lot of the boss drops, so it's fine. No, this is fine. We can keep going with this. I was going to change it for something, but let's just not do that for today. Did you see the new geisha skin? Yes, it's so pretty. Look. I understand when people are like, why haven't my mains gotten pretty skins, right? Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand the pain. You know. But also, it's so freaking pretty. Like, oh my god. Oh. look, this is the thing is I do wish sometimes that they got a little more creative with some of the skins.
沸腾吧，山之血！为我歌颂，点燃吧！
But you know, the Geisha's skin is so pretty. It's so, but anyway, yeah, like I'm so glad it's free to play, friendly. I genuinely, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted, but I also know that eventually the truth and inference skins are gonna come back, and I like those too. So I'm gonna have to say for those.
道墙，迎击火无射鲜活。
Which are those? So the truth and inference ones are the ones where like DM, Mr. Inference, Lady Truth, things like those. The Gravekeeper half elf is part of that series. I think so is Photographer Necromancer. Who else is part of that series that I don't remember? The dancer skin, the Croto one, that one's also part of that series. So those are always going to come back. There's always going to be another Truth and Inference one, and I always like that line, so I have to save up for those, because last time I went basically... I basically went broke trying to get enough fragments to buy the one in the shop, and I didn't get enough. So this time, let's try to save a little bit. Because the thing is, I also don't play Geisha enough to justify buying that skin. You know what I mean? So lock in so you can get more purple stuff from dice. Yeah, basically that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to stack up dice rolls and the puzzle pieces so that when something drops that I really want, I can buy it no problem.
没去过的地方还有很多呢。
出征之时已至。已做好万全准备。
I want to try out Amanda, the lanternist. I don't understand how she works, but I want to try her out so that I can understand, because I see her being played a lot.
来我家做客吧。
And I think it's so funny that she is actually like a really good counter against she's a really good counter against Joseph and Alva, because you can just kind of go pop, no return. She's also really good against Abnormal, which is great. I love that. I was about to ask, how does she work? So I don't know how her kiting ability works, because she can copy survivors and stuff. Her survivor copy is essentially a budget mercenary passive. You know how
看见了，
does she have? Yeah. She has mercenary thing. So essentially, what she does is if she copies you onto a film, any damage you take while that film is running, you don't get at the moment. So you're basically immune for a little while, but then once the film ends, you get all the damage at once.
等下有点空了，知识与你分享。
So it's really good if you pair it with like Tie Turner or something like that. Like that. That's probably one of the best ways to use it. And then she also has something where like she can copy herself or whatever, and it gives her faster. I don't know. That faster speed or something, right? Ooh, that's long. Yeah, like it's a really good ability if you know how to use it. She's one of the characters where like it depends on your team comp, it depends on what hunter you're going against, and it depends on if you're communicating with your team. So if you're solo ranking, Amanda's not that great of an idea. Like, you're running a lot of risks. Lanternist goes crazy. She does go crazy. I've played with a Lanternist a few times. Yeah, she's just... You're trading off a lot of things, is the thing.
之神，请指引我们。
Because her own decoding speed is shit. Well, it's not shit. It's not as shit as some of the other ones, but like it's not great. Have you been ranking? I've just recently started ranking again. I couldn't rank while I was on vacation because I was on vacation. So anytime I had free time, it would have been when rank wasn't open. So I basically didn't get to touch rank. Which it is what it is, you know. I kind of made the concession to myself of like, we're not getting a good rank this season. We're not going to be ranking very much because of vacation. So it is what it is. I heard they are gonna adjust something about seeing Hunter before matches. Work in progress currently. Yeah. There have been rumors of that going around. I don't know how it's gonna look. I know recently they changed the thing where I think it was with the Persona rework, not rework, but the Persona edits where you can't see the Hunter anymore if you get zapped. You have to like, I think you have to have a certain persona for that to happen, whereas before you could, any survivor could do it, no questions asked. As far as I remember, at least. Yeah, they're changing the game a lot. Some parts I don't like. Like, for example, the thing where it's like, oh, you have to have the persona to see the Hunter after being zapped by a calibration. Like, I don't like that one as much, but that one is kind of a skill issue on my part, so I'm willing to be like, that's really not my... That's really not, like, universal for everybody. Like, I don't like it, but I can understand it. And then there were things of like, not gonna lie, distress not often used anyway. Yeah, like, it's not the most helpful, because if you're playing the game right, you shouldn't be getting zapped anyways, right? You fucker! Do not do that to me! Hi, Vin. Love you much, stepmother. What the hell? Having sticker to go BT route is huge. Oh! I haven't edited my Persona for a while. I've added points that they gave us, but other than that, I don't know. Cackling. You suck! Fuck you. Not while I'm playing Genshin, man. I want that new skin coming in November for Gardener accessory. It was pretty... Ooh. Yeah, they do pretty good skins and accessories, I will say that. Can you check the banners for me real quick, actually? No, 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 I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not check the banners for you. Absolutely not. I'm doing the quest right now. Oh, I'm gonna probably do the quest a little bit later. I know it's a really good quest. I'm looking forward to it. I want to play it right now. Unfortunately, I need to go to bed early tonight, so just a peek see. Oh my god. Fine, fine, fine. Is this stupid ass banner? Fuck you! No! Why are you like this? Okay, I'm poor now. You- I'm not helping you. I'm not giving you a freebie. I don't want never. Freebie, freebie for the needy? No, no freebie. I'm not risking it. Zhongli is coming soon. Zhongli's coming soon. Columbina's coming soon. Nicole's coming. Sandron's coming. Zhongli is what? He's coming soon! All the characters I want are coming soon, so I have to save, I have to scrimp, I have to gather my fucking belongings. Like I'm a stupid little ant with my stupid little bursack. That's what I have to do. What's your savings at? It is I'm at 42,474. Plus 15 free wishes. And I don't have any standard banner wishes because I spent them all the last time. So, oh, you fucker! I need to remove that as an option. I need to remove that as a fucking soundbite. I cannot have this played in my fucking chat every freaking time.
向着星，感谢你完。向着星。
I'm being fucking tortured in my own stream, by the way. That's what's happening to me. That's what's freaking happening. Sorry, I got my allowance actually poor now. This is why you can't buy the 10 pulls. And I don't feel sorry for you. What do you want? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, let's get clutching some sets because I've been having a stroke with her is what I'll tell you. Actually wait, hold on. What the hell? I always buy the 10 pulls, you just inflated. You're insane. I only use these on Venti. Look, I need her trails. I want her trails really bad. Getting money to be tortured is so modern capitalism coded. Look, I've never said that I won't play capitalism's game. I've always just said I hate capitalism's game. Is all. Oh yeah, this is one that I thought was fucking shit. We'll keep that one for now. What are you? Yeah, that's fine, honestly. And, I probably have a couple of trash artifacts that I could just throw some blank levels into and call it a day, right? Haha, attack! Why is the attack one locked? What the hell? Okay, I got the attack one, see if I have anything more from the Thunder Fury set, actually. Or not the Thunder set, but what was it called? Probably when you thought it could be double crit. Yeah. I think I was aiming for a double crit on that one, but it did not end well for me. Which is not news. Fucking, I hate the Kaching trial, by the way. I hate that trial so much. It's actually so annoying. I had more sets. I had more sets. There you are. Okay. Don't care. Oh my god, this one's shit. It not fucking easy. I hate that trial. It's the worst. I don't understand it. I'm bad at it. I'm baby pissy shittertons. Easy. It's not easy. I'm trying my best. I had to give her some of Raiden's artifacts just to see if it would help. It didn't. I would try it, but I refuse to level Kuchi. That's fair. Not even for the free wishes? I got all the freeze out of her, she's 80. Oh, I see. Yeah, let me pull out my coaching real quick. I don't think she's as up to snuff as she could be. What are her stats again? Yeah, it's not the best. She's not got the best stats. It's a little bit sad. I could probably level some of her stuff. Plus the echoes are the only thing I can keep purely animo anymore. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I want her echoes just to be like I did it, you know? Just to be like I did it, but you know, okay, what is this one? I don't Blessing of the Abyssal Moon. Okay. So we're gonna just focus fully on the first half. We're just gonna do not first half, first chamber. We're just gonna fully care about that. We don't care about anything else. We'll do a Nahida because we can, and then we will do a I would just say Lolly because I can, and then who the fuck? You know what? I do a Shilonen. Why not? Let's do a Shilonen. I can do that. Surely I can. And then you, I don't fucking. Oh right, you're the fucking Okay, okay. That's cool. That's great. You do that, and then we do that. Right, right. That sounds like a good plan. I just only care about getting 3 stars. That's this abyss is fucking stupid. By the way, I hate this abyss. It's the worst thing in the world. It's actually like pain. What the hell? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I've never stated that this was a good idea. I just stated that I'm trying my best, is all. No, I think I want to talk about this. Don't talk about my Skirkinara team. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There's no problems at all. Don't insult Skirkinara like that. You're right, you're right. Skirkinara knows more about this game than I do. Well, don't go that far either. No, but look. This is working way better than the previous time I tried this, which you guys did not see, but it's working way better. Oh, good job, Nahida. You completely whiffed it. I whiffed it again. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna reset real quick. I offer my piloting services, by the way. I got a 36 with a level 70 flins on my account, some bullshittery on Gil. I don't trust you enough to log onto my account, man. What? It's because this account's connected to a different account. It's not a Hoyo account. So if I give you access to this account, if anything, I'd buy you premium. No, if I gave anybody access to this account, that would imply I would have to give them access to another one of my accounts, and that would be really problematic for multiple reasons. So I will not be doing that. Hacking it. No! Please, no! Knock credit card info now, please. No! No credit card info! No credit card info! Okay, now this is the one I don't understand. Why is this guy such a fucker to defeat?
我家做客吧。
身后道响，临
可交给你们俩了。
He just has so much HP. Yeah, like he has so much HP. What the hell? The previous two were fine. What the hell is this?
会了。走。咻。嘿嘿。
来吧！沸腾吧，山之血！
出来干活。散。
Like, I'm not doing small numbers, by the way. These are pretty big numbers, all things considered.
回答吧，恶之声！
好像有点痛啊，知识给你分享。让我见识见识恶药伤人。咻起。吃饱喝饱，一路走好。
Okay. That could have gone better, honestly. I might, if this doesn't go well, I might switch out Shilonen for Xingqiu, is what I'm thinking.
暴影看破，
当当，闪耀时刻。
是药三分毒，切成苦。
起风了，在这儿哟！
微光无射，无念断绝。
I do have to preface, I think Yelan's borrowing some of Raiden's
无处遁逃。
artifacts at the moment because I did borrow some of that for her trial.
口啊，须知悉。
哟呼！别想逃！
That guy wants you to have a healer.
寂灭之时，
He probably does. That's why Baizhu is great and amazing and lovely.
亮相了。
留意脚下，起风了！
I meant the goat thing. Oh, the goat thing wants you to have a heal. Well, it's a good thing I have Shilonen.
无处遁逃，无念断绝。暴影看破，
哟呼！别想逃开哦！
当当，让世界热闹起来吧。
Where are you feeding that Raiden? I have no fucking clue. What am I feeding Raiden, actually? Hold on. Let me see what Raiden has on her. Okay, what does Yelan currently have? Okay, Yelan has a shitty one. Okay. No, did I give all of her pieces back? Oh, I think I gave all of her pieces back. Yeah, I gave Raiden all her pieces back. Why'd you stop? You were almost done. Because I did not have enough time. I could tell I did not have enough time. Okay. Oh, you want? Yeah. I'm trying to full clear because I don't want to have to deal with Chamber 2 ever. I hate Chamber 2 and I hate Chamber 3. So, want help? What kind of help, Finn? What kind of help? I think first off, I get rid of Hu Tao is unfortunately advising Ding Dong. Okay. I think we have to get rid of Hu Tao because that's just if the goat wants healers, I have to kind of sacrifice Hu Tao a little bit here unless I'm bringing Farina, is what I'm thinking. Well, if I have Sit Lolly, I think I have the Night Soul. I think I have Night Soul requirements fulfilled, really. I like the second half team because the second half team I kind of want to have an Animo under just so I have grouping because boy is that one annoying without grouping. And I don't pay attention to enemy statistics enough to do shit about that. Okay. The goat's not the worst about it. You do have to heal the max to get the cocoon off. Ah, okay. Well, I could do that. I could do that. Boop. There we go. Okay. I'll try running this one to see if that's any faster. It is Mavwika. It's probably gonna be faster. Let's be fucking for real. It's Mavwika. Oh, I fucked up. Skirk team trust. Don't ever say that to me, ever. Okay, I'll try Skirk. I'll try Skirk in a second. I want to try Mavwika for a second just to see if that maybe helps. Okay, I believe in hard cards. I believe in hard cards. Okay. You go out. Okay, you're not done yet. Wasn't a full ult, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, we don't have Nahida's ult up, but that's fine. It's whatever. Okay. This guy I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't understand how he works, other than he has the same fucking bullshit revival mechanic that the rest of the Wild Hunt has. But that's good. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's better than what we were dealing with, which is good. I like improvement and progress and everything that is involved with that, and I heart everything. Why are you not ulting? I've been mashing the ult for like 5 hours. What the hell? Okay, good. The beautiful part of having Raiden on this team is that I don't ever have to worry about getting Farina's ult charged up. Bro, that's crazy. My Raiden C2 and she does so much ass. I think it's just because I kind of went crazy on her her artifacts for her envisioned echoes, whatever the fuck. Like that's it. I went hard on her artifacts is all. I believe, baby! I just went into Emblem and got her a set and ran, she's uninvited. That's fair. Yeah, I was kind of try-harding her envisioned echoes thing. And we've done it, and I'm good, and we're great. Yippee! Yeah, I gave her, like, so many artifacts. LSG also helps. I saw that on Venti. Venti? Yeah, he's got LSG. By the way, I know you've seen the speculations about the Hexen Circle, bullshit. I know you've seen those, have you? Boy, do I have feelings about those. Is this a leak allowed space? Well, no. These are speculations, Vin. Just speculations and theories. No, whatever do you mean about leaks? Certainly these aren't leaks. No, whatever could you mean? I speculate Walkwood is gonna be broken. We'll have 3 new bows come December. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just sitting over here like, hey, can you do that for like a bunch of the other characters? I'm just saying. I think it could help if some of these characters got a buff like that. Ventilation Rise. Ventilation Rise. You're so validated, honestly. I love that they're making him an on. I love that it's speculated that they're gonna try and go an on-field direction instead of making him more swirl-based like every other fucking anime character in the world. I do love that they're gonna try and capitalize on that, actually. Oh, you fucker. Because he was always meant to be, and they're not taking player bullshit asking for another Kazuha because he's not fucking Kazuha. Yeah, like, he's not fucking Kazuha to begin with, so it's like, I don't think he should be another Kazuha. I think it's fair for him to not be another Kazuha because he's not. It's like, we already have so many fucking swirl characters. We have Sucrose, we have Kazuha, we have Mizuki, we have Ifa, who's technically focused on Electrocharge, but we don't fucking talk about that. It's like, we have Sayu, we have Lynette, we have a bunch of characters who care about swirl. It's like, I think it's fair for them to be like, no, we focus back on animo shit. People are speculatively mad it makes him an on-field, like, sorry. This is speculatively for those of us who love Venti and use him on- Exactly! Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, because all of his C's, all of his C's don't hurt his on-field capabilities. And in fact, I'm pretty sure the first one encourages it. I think it's fair for them to be like, you know what, let's just go all in on this.
我们一直小心地提防猎月人再次袭击，然而他就像是从这片土地消失了，没人见过他，也感受不到任何气息。直到今天早上，照常巡逻的直登师在这里发现了狂烈活动。
The thing that does irk me about this is that it does demand that you have certain team comps where it's not about, oh, just make sure you have a Hydro, make sure you have a Dendro, make sure you have a Geo. Like, it's not about that anymore. It's, you have to have characters from this specific pool. Which they already fucking did with Nala, and they already are doing with Not Cry, and they're doing it again with the Hexen Circle, and that's what I'm annoyed about. I wish it wasn't that. I wish it was... I wish this was available. I wish it was available, and you didn't have to think about that. I wish you could just throw whoever the hell you happen to have on a team, and it would still be accessible. But that's my only nitpick, and that's something that's not really specific to the whole Hexen Circle thing. That was just kind of how the direction the game has been going, and I don't like it in general. Okay, if I could change one thing in Venti's kit, it would be a C1, because why do arrows spread worse than a man on the bus? I would love a shotgun character. I would love a shotgun character. And I think Venti C1 would have been a really good way to explore a shotgun character. I don't consider I don't consider Navia a shotgun character, by the way. Agree, because I can't have a mono animo team unless I want to have to use unless I want to have to use Sucrose. But yeah, like I've been saying this for a long time. I don't like it when they force you to pick certain characters. Keyword characters, not archetypes. Characters. Dendro is an archetype. Support is an archetype. Healer, shielders are archetypes. You can pick Kirara, Zhongli, Toma, or Diona, and they would all be shielders. I think it's fine for someone to want to have a shielder. I don't think it's fine for them to be like, I only want Toma, and that's it.
放任不管，就只能看着他慢慢变强。调查的话，又不知道从哪开始查起。上次有木偶和他的大机器人帮忙，我们还打得很吃力。如果单独对上猎月人的话，感觉头好痛。这么大的危机，到底要怎么办才好啊？
I guess I'll pull Durin because I like him lots, but I like to not have to use him just to buff Venti. Yeah, I also want Durin, so I'll try to get him. If I don't get him, it's not something I'm too like hung up about. He's kind of like, he's not as much of a absolute pull as much as Columbina and Sandrone are to me.
合理的判断。
Like, he and Nicole both sit in that space of like, if I don't get them, I'm fine with saving for a rerun. That's fine. But I also like this is something I can choose to do. Imagine if they made it more swirl, I don't want that. So of course I wouldn't want to have to be something that's just all the time on a permanent change. That's fair. That is fair.
我记得你们那里最大的神像，也是由充满月举力的矿石雕刻而成。
的确，那里也可能被猎月人盯上。我先回去疏散朝拜的信众。
说实话，分开调查必定会有风险，但此刻也没有真正完美的策略，都是和时间赛跑。如果遇到猎月人的话，该怎么办？哼哼，这时候就要用宝藏猎人生存之道第3条。
Yeah, I am just kind of annoyed that like they're doing more of that thing where it's like you have to have these characters. And it's just like I really miss the days of Genshin where you could just put whatever the fuck on a team and it would still be okay. People have been begging for a Venti overhaul, and you know that'd be my worst nightmare. I think I'm the only person in the world that thinks Venti's kit's literally everything I want a kit. I think his kit's fine. I think his kit makes a very good amount of sense. Except the C1. Currently. The current C1 is one that I'm like, I don't really know why that's there, but I guess. Like, it's fine. I don't think it's... What the hell is happening over there? What the hell? Are they clipping into the floor? But yeah, like, I think his C1's, like, a little on the side of, like, I don't know why you would use that, but alright, whatever you want, I guess. TBH, I use the C1 a lot in Overworld. I think it's just because of, like, he doesn't have anything in his base kit that encourages you to use his charge shots. You know what I mean? Like, Tinari encourages you to use charge shots. Who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of? Ganyu encourages you to use charge shots. Even Amber technically encourages you to use charge shots to detonate her stupid little bunny, right? Like my only confusion, it's not like, I don't think it's bad. Again, I don't think it's bad. It's just confusion of like, I feel like there's not really a lot of encouragement to use his charge shots. But that's only currently. That's only currently. So I think the new direction that they're going, well, not really new, but like they're allowing it to be, you know, more of an encouraged thing. I'm like, okay, no, I like it. I like that you're going, no, we think this is still a good kit. My Venti go pew 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 pew. I had a fan character kit. That was it was explicitly like. It was what I imagine as like a shotgun character of like, you were encouraged to either do aimed shots or charged shots. Aimed shots as in you don't let it fully charge. So you could essentially go machine gun. Hello, Grandpa, what happened? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that was an idea that I had. Which was, I thought it was cool because I was like, I don't think anybody in Genshin actually encourages this besides Hydro Traveler, but this was made 3 years before Hydro Traveler came out, so. Stupid quest in the area. I actually hate that quest. Let out. Yeah, I will do it later probably, and by later I mean never. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you can't go across water with that? What the hell? But yeah, like I miss the old days where like you didn't have to. Where like it was just how do I put it? Like where yes, people had good teams, people had best in slot teams, but you could play Overload with Hu Tao and it wouldn't be that bad. Whereas nowadays, it's like you kind of have to be like, oh, this character only cares about Bloom. This character only cares about Electrocharge. This character only cares about Freeze. Oh yeah, I hate that. Like, I don't know. I was kind of okay with it for Nilou. Only barely, because she was the first of her kind. I don't like how common it's become. Like, my opinion has, it should always be additive, not negative. Like, you shouldn't be losing parts of the kit. Like, the very fact that Venti is usable for swirl and animo damage, I appreciate the flexibility. Yeah, I appreciate that he is able to be used for many things. It's like, the Archons always have very good design kits, is how I like to put it. Well, mostly. Looks at Mavuika. But Skirt's kit pisses me off. It just, I don't like it. It's just like half of it is unusable if you don't have a Hydro Cryo team. Right? This is also like a secondary thing, is that like, again, if you're gonna make having only Hydro characters and Cryo characters a thing, how about you give us more fucking Hydro characters that are accessible? Girly can also walk on water, I see. I will say they've been getting better and better with animations. Like that is something that I will give credit to where it's due. Oh, you guys can't see this very well. Oh, okay, interesting. Alright. Jen wish I just pulled Escoffier and not Skirk to BH. The thing is... Shut up. The thing is, supports will always be harder to power creep and more usable than DPSs, generally speaking. Escoffier does not require Skirk. Escoffier can work in many teams that aren't Skirks. Skirk cannot work in many teams that aren't Escoffiers. You're so right, but I mainly want food. That too. I do think her food stuff is very interesting, and I actually kind of liked her quest. I kind of liked her quest line. It wasn't that bad. Okay, the transparent part of her apron dress, that one did kind of make me go a little like, man, you could just turn that into like regular fucking fabric. Very it's just, why is it there? Why is it, if I can't tell that it's not part of the skin, why is it there? I'm sorry, that's just my tiny little nitpick. Other than that, that's it. I like Skirk's. I think Skirk's was fine. The thing is, I know that they released her at this time to sort of prep us for Nod Cry's bullshit of like, or not bullshit, sorry, bullshit's a strong word. Nod Cry's thing of like trying to connect all the Dragon Lords and the Sender thing and like all the Sinners of Conria thing. Like I get that they trying to like dip our toes in the water a little bit with that one. It felt so unconnected. It felt a little unconnected. Like, I feel like if they released it this patch, it would have felt a little more, like, coherent with the entirety of the situation. But that's my personal preference on that one. It's true, but it does still feel like she's out of place. Yeah, well, okay, I will give them this one. To be fair, she is also someone who's not of Teyvat. So technically, if you want to play that she's not from Teyvat card, it technically makes sense that she's out of place. Technically. So, meh. It's a personal nitpick of like, like, do I really think it matters? No, but, God, the animation Genshin is honestly pretty good. They've been getting better and better. They've been getting great. The cutscenes outside these pre-renders are still so bad, though. Yeah, they've been trying to get better. I've seen the sand drone ones. They've been trying. There's been efforts. The tap is crazy.
能招致国家毁灭的人，实力本就不能用常理来推测。
Like they have been getting better with models. They've been getting better with animations, ults, skills, things like those. Like I think they've been improving, and that's something I'm willing to give credit on. It's like, as a fellow artist, I do think it is like, yeah, it's fair to be like, you know, you did better. You've improved.
库塔尔，您对此事有头绪吗？库塔尔，信息处理中。原来您就是双月之子口中的月神。
哎，这位姐姐就是月神，怪不得我说怎么和罗德卡莱那。
It's a weird place because a part of it is like Skirk feels too insignificant to drop her out of nowhere and not really go back to her, but Skirk's existence is an insistence of such insignificance. Yeah. Of just like it is just like something that she's such a weird part of Genshin, you know what I mean? Like it's such a weird part. And a part of it is that like I feel like if we launched into Snezhnaya fully, I think if we did that, Skirk would not feel as out of nowhere. Because she is Child's master, right? Like, she's the one that trained Child. Child's one of the harbingers. If we just jump straight into Snezhnaya, I think she would have actually felt a little more connected because, you know, that's her student right there.
你要号召大家做胆小鬼吗？
It's like we have a tie to her now. Child has not been seen in action in a while in this game.
面对无法战胜的对手，这不是合理的做法。
And in fact, the fact that Child's not here, I think, makes her even feel a little more unconnected. As a character, I like Skirk a lot, though. I think she has incredibly interesting writing. I think she's an interesting take on the
你的意思
oh, I have my entire family killed, and now I must go fight my master, who is also the person who killed my family. Like, I think she's an interesting take on that one.
必要为此设想，
You know, repressed emotions all day. That's some cool shit.
才不会在意是否有人
Soul Survivor, yeah, Soul Survivor.
怎么了？
The only one who lived through that entire
自己
thing.
已经习惯了在
Bro died in ditch. Yeah, Child's fucking dead. It is what it is. I've accepted that at this point. They're just gonna fucking be like, we're gonna get to Shinjai and they're gonna be like, oh, we don't know, he's off fishing or something. Anyways.
不
Anyways.
认识一场，可别说走就走啊！况且这位姐姐刚才也算救了我一命，让我就这么抛下她逃了，我的良心可是会痛一辈子的。
这位小姐毕竟对我们有搭救之恩，我不喜欢谈论人情，但友人之间总应该互帮互助。
目前仍然无法确认猎月人的目标。
I will say though, even though I think Skirk's theme music is very good, it is another one of those theme musics where I'm just like, I miss the old days of the Genshin
在
OST.
很久以前，
I miss the old Genshin trailer musics where
自顾自地
it was
在运
a
动
lot of traditional music that like
然后就开始贪婪地要求你降下
that
神器
echoed how the in-game music of the region sounded.
但我相信，时间会改变很多。
Like I'm kind of missing that a little bit.
我想过很久，
It's like Skirk is one of the examples of
需要你。
them moving a little bit away from that, and I'm just like, I kind of wish that wasn't the case. I kind of wish we went back to that.
能够留在手里
Yeah, something very toxic and against the perceptions of my character
在这里
to say,
来
huh?
到了此处，
What does that mean?
这或许也是
I'm
以后
scared
的
now. But like I've said this before, it's like if you played me Mavwika's trailer music, I actually do not like most 1.0 music all that much. Oh, I understand, because you're a Mondstadt lover. I don't mind 1.0 music. It's not my favorite. I think everyone knows I love the Sumeru soundtrack very much because I fucking love it, and I talk about it all the time. Everyone knows I love Liyue because I'm a Liyue simp.
这次的战役已经相当
But yeah, like
强
I think Sumeru
我已经无法再次使用
is one of the examples of the character trailers having a really good coherency with the region OST. Does that make sense? Of just like, if you played me any of the Sumeru trailers
排斥。
and asked me to pick from which region they came from, I would be able to tell you Sumeru instantly. And I think that's something that a lot of the more recent trailers have missed. Sumeru's music is so fucking insane. I love it. Port Ormos, my beloved. I know everyone glazes the fuck out of Port Ormos. I don't care. They're right to. For real, yeah. Like, it's just... it's just... Well, here's the thing, is that, like, the thing about Mondstadt's music, and this is not really a dig against Mondstadt, it's just kind of like... It's such an... It reminds you so much of fantasy music that you hear a lot in fantasy. Glad to hear that and see you're playing this quite. Yeah.
注意那边的狂猎，
Wink. Yeah.
他们正跑向相反的方向。
Like, I think, how do I explain it? Is that like,
猎月人应该很快就会赶到。
we hear a lot of fantasy music that's inspired off of the same kind of music that Mondstadt's inspired off of. So I think it's not that... It doesn't... That is my issue. Yeah, like, I think it's just... It is simply just that,
为众星之所向，岂别者
hold on, give me a sec, I'm locking in.
歼灭模式。
I think it's simply just that, like, Mondstadt music is based off of music that is very commonly heard in the fantasy genres. So it's not so much that Mondstadt's music is bad, it's just, I think most of us, if we were to think of Mondstadt music, it would be very reminiscent of what we would think of music of, I don't know, Free Ren, for example.
杂碎时间到了，
Like off the top of my head.
最终血液。
是的，如梦寒。看，
心大为正心之所
Now, I know that's kind of hypocritical because I could say the same thing about Liyue's music. I could say the same thing about Liyue's music because if you're very familiar with Chinese fantasy wuxia tropes, Liyue's music is not that surprising either.
金刚踏下抓紧完景。
为双月追怪，
杂碎时间到了，
提早目标锁定最终血液。
闭眼，看，黑梦。
Like I do not like some of the city's themes and some of the overworld music outside of town, but that's not including Genshin's main theme. Genshin's main theme is such a it's such a good theme in my opinion. It's instantly iconic, I think. The character songs I don't include though. Yeah, no, I am including character songs. That is the thing. I am also including character songs. So in that retrospect, I guess I am a little like. I guess if I were to take the character songs out of the equation, it would be a little more of like, I would lean a little more towards Sumeru than I do currently. Okay, that's why I said 1.0. Sorry, Liyue. Yeah, like I'll play fair. I'll be completely fair. I, as a Liyue glazer, am saying this. Like, a lot of Liyue's music, if you play a lot of Chinese wuxia games, it's not that surprising. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. It's very good. I like it.
大说，
But, you know,
第二回回来了，
I don't think I would have been able to, like, you know,
你就是法尔加，西风
be
骑士团
particularly
团长
excited about it.
自我介绍就留着之后再做。走了，跟我来。
I like CE class, but rest of 1.0 music doesn't really stand out, I guess. Yeah. Well, to be fair, you also have to acknowledge that these are the, like, beginner, these are the beginner regions. So it is also, like, I think they were trying to hit their stride a little bit. Sorry, I'll never dislike Fenty's theme. This is even biased. I just generally like Fenty's theme only. All the Archon's themes are my favorite. Have you seen that one where they mash all the Archon themes together and they like make them flow into each other? That shit's amazing. I think you're completely right. I'm not the biggest fan of their city themes, I will admit.
还挺有
That being said,
当然隐蔽。这是骑士
I
团
really, really like all the battle themes. Every single battle theme that Genshin has put out, I like a lot.
情报界的黑市。
The city themes usually aren't my favorite, except Sumeru and Fontaine. Okay, those two I really like. And Natlan, I do like Natlan's theme. The not the Chamber of Secrets, the what is it? The arena one, the one where you go into the arena. That one's good.
啊，说回正题。
And Not Cry, I do like Not Cry's music.
不过和你们还是第一次见面。
The city ones
再次自我
are
介绍
nice, I think. It
我叫
just
法尔加。
I'm so biased towards Columbina's singing. It's just like Columbina's singing is like top notch to
我们
me.
听说过你的名字
That was my favorite. I'm sorry, none of the city themes can beat it. In my books.
年轻嘛，虽然
Oh my god, nor haven't. Oh, you should look it up. It's fun. The Archon themes were mashed together. That shit's fun,
轻谈不上
and it's just so beautiful.
不眠不休。
I should rank Genshin music.
赶回来
Yeah,
又跟刚复活的
it's a
打
good
了一架
fit. I love music rankings. I love that shit so much. Inazuma, I have super mixed feelings on the music. I like a lot more of Inazuma than
我带着留下来的
1.0 music,
相
but there's like
同的
genuinely overworld soundtracks I cannot stand. I like
都受了伤。
the city soundtrack because someone pointed this out. It uses the melody motif of the traditional folk song Sakura Sakura. Like that, once someone pointed it out, I can't unhear it, so I'm like, oh, that's cool, because I like that song, so I'm like, that's Poggies.
这还是在他精神不正常的情况下。
I think Inazuma character trailer music is where they really kicked up a notch. Where they were really like, we gotta go hard, motherfuckers.
所以他这几天攫取越举力不断变强，是忌惮你吗？也许有我的原因吧，但就算没有我，他应该也会追求力量。
Have you heard Hazos is actually... Hazos is such a good theme, actually. I think it's underrated. It's such a good theme.
现在该我问你了，罗德卡莱到底发生了什么？ 为什么狂烈会突然复活成人形？
I haven't heard until the music game theme. Really? Oh, brother. Oh, that's such a good theme. Okay.
情况是这样的，
One of my favorite themes is... Let me think. I think one of my favorite themes... Raiden's obviously a really good theme. I like all the Archons mostly. Raiden's obviously a good theme. Kuki Shinobu's a really good one.
愚人众执行官，
Toma... Obviously Toma. Everybody loved Toma's when that came out.
大罪人之一的烈月人。
But...
信息
I think Hazo's I heard and I was like, ooh, okay. It came out of blue for me, of like, not that I didn't expect it, but more of like, oh, this is something that I don't think I would have pegged them as going in direction for. I think it's a very good theme. But yeah. Inazuma is also like, it's one of the examples of them blending modern modern instruments with traditional instruments that I really like, and I wish they did more of that. Looks at Notlan and looks at Not Cry. Like I wish you guys would keep doing more of that. I wish we could go back to that.
现在出现了新的变量，命运应该也会走向不
I
同。
agree. Yeah, like it is what it is. An old man shaking fist. Okay, but Notland music's Notland music's good. Notland music's amazing. Character trailer music.
灾害
Kind of wish you guys went back to the traditional instruments. That would have been nice. Again, I really like it. Some of it feels like it came from a different game, is all I'll say on that one.
照你的说法，
Like, I think if you told me, Kenichi's trailer came from Star Rail, I don't think I would have batted an eye. I think I would have bought that. Like, it's a good song,
哥伦比亚小姐对此也毫
but, I miss Genshin's traditional touch, is how I'll put it. Like, I miss how it was.
那些书的名字吗？
狂烈现象记录表，罗德卡莱直登时工作日志，月举例勘测记录表。
Like, again, with Mavwika's trailer song, it's like, it's a good song, don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel like it came from Genshin.
只能希望
It doesn't feel like it came from Nolan. It doesn't feel like it came from Genshin. It feels like you took it from Star Rail. Feels like you took it from ZZZ.
现在最好还是假。
Nolan was indeed a mess in their guard. Like this is the way that I speak of it is just like I feel like Hoyo went and developed ZZZ. They went and developed Honkai Star Rail, and they were like, oh, we forgot. This is what we like making.
狂烈的源头。
It kind of feels like that
发
sometimes.
现
And I'm just like, I wish some of us that played Genshin before these games ever came out, like, had some of that old magic back. And the sad thing is, I don't think we're ever gonna get that old magic back ever.
烈月人在复活前就会玩弄阴谋，
And it is what it
或许
is.
能引开的也是他。如果单靠他一个人，能够算计到这个程度，月之少女、烈月人、罗德卡莱，这些人这些事聚在一起，或许并不是单纯的偶然。
But you're not allowed to criticize that because that makes you think Genshin was always medieval. It never was, and most of us know that. It's not so much that I think Genshin was medieval. It's that Genshin
三件事，依次讨论吧。
Genshin had this thing of like mixing the modern
正
with
面打不赢的话，
the past,
一切就都没有意义了。
and I miss
据我所
that,
知，罗德
and I miss it a lot.
就算汇聚我们全部的力量，也难以和现在的烈月人抗衡。更别提
It's like this is my own understanding, so maybe I'm wrong. It's just like
新的力量呢？
again, it feels like they went and developed Honkai Star Rail. They went and developed ZZZ, and they were like, oh wait, we like this actually. We forgot because we were developing Genshin, but you know we like this more sci-fi techie stuff.
三位月
And it's like I kind of wish we went back, you know.
如今我司长双月的
Like I miss when we would get bangers like Toma's theme, where you would have them doing rock with traditional Japanese instruments.
没错，
I miss when you had boss themes like Scaramouche's, where in the middle you would get a shakuhachi solo. Like I miss that a little bit.
或许蕴藏
And this is coming from someone who loves traditional instruments.
分析通过
Like that's why I loved so much of Liyue's OST, even though I just said Liyue's OST is it's pretty standard if you think about Chinese wuxia and Chinese like fantasy games.
你难道是想去？
Like the one set in ancient China. It's pretty standard for that OST, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. Like I really like that genre of music. I really like how that music sounds. So it's just like now that we're starting to move away from it, it's just like I kind of miss it a little bit. That's all.
就这么定了。接下来是第二件事。
And the thing about it is that like when we got the not symphony, the orchestra, when we got the Not Cry orchestra, where you had
然后毫不犹豫地试图行刺这位
the music, like it doesn't sound like the trailer music.
一个人的弱点，往
Is
往
all.
隐藏在他的执念当中。
Like the trailer musics don't sound like that, and I'm just like, I wish we got a little bit of that back, is all. But Genshin to me is kind of a post-developed world where there was advancement, then that was almost reset leveled, and now the heavenly principles are sleeping, humanity is progressing again. So there's elements of modernness that's ironically ancient with traditional stuff that's survived and that's correct. Yeah. It's like it's quote unquote post-apocalyptic.
就算是罗德凯莱最神通广大的那位，
Of just like there's
估计也搞不。
essentially like you know how like a lot of myths and biblical stuff and like religions will have this thing where like, oh, a giant flood wiped out the earth and then but a few humans survived, so technically there was this whole civilization before us, they did things but they all died, so now we're here, now we gotta do things, right?
使团的人送信给我，
Like you see that a lot actually, which it's very strange. I don't know why it's always a flood, but apparently that's always what it's been. That exactly. Yeah, like it kind of reminds me of that. And again, Genshin is a story that focuses a lot on these myths. It focuses a lot on these stories. It focuses a lot on these religions almost, because there are literal gods in here. So like I think it makes sense for them to go that route, because it's something that is so present in our own mythos, in our own reality. Like that's something that logically follows.
尔是怎么知道这里的？
And I don't have problems with modernness, but again, if you're going to give me the Notlan Orchestra, if you're going to give me the Not Cry Orchestra, and that's what that sounds like,
我管理的组织
and then you give me
知道在哪碰。
character trailers where it sounds like you're just doing pop songs,
他经手的
like I'm gonna start feeling a disconnect, especially if you previously served me Toma's theme, you previously served me Raiden Shogun's theme, you previously served me Farina's theme, which had lyrics. Farina's theme had lyrics,
我代表密文馆，
but it felt like it matched the region it came from.
想置身事外。
That's my criticism. It feels like all of the current trailers, all of the modern trailers of Genshin that came out, they all feel like they could have been from Honkai Star Rail. It feels like it could have been from ZZZ.
我讨厌打败人，
It feels like it came from a different game that wasn't Genshin.
不是我行事的风格。
And maybe I'm just an old man yelling at clouds who can't accept that Genshin has changed, and perhaps that's what it
有一
is.
定好处的
But
话，
that doesn't mean I don't have feelings about it.
以委托的方式加入我们，总可以了吧？唉，真是死缠烂打。不过很遗憾，以我对你的了解，你付不起让我出手的价钱。越危险的工作，代价也越高啊。永跃使的津贴可不高，难道要向信徒募捐吗？
那个老板，商量个事儿，不够的部分能不能从我工资里扣啊？和猎月人交手的时候情况很危险，如果不是这位少女救我，我可能已经魂归地脉，和老板你永别了。如果可以的话，我还是希望能帮帮他，拜托拜托。
唉，所以我常说，不要欠人情，这是最难还的债。人和人的相遇。
I will say this, I do like how they've been trying to connect all the characters together. Especially because you had situations like Mondstadt's Archon Quest and Liyue's Archon Quest, where a lot of these characters felt very disconnected.
借我一用，我会调查有关猎月人的线索。
哎，你有什么好办法吗？
What just happened? Oh, hey, thank you for the raid, Leon Sujikin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Snowy, welcome. I've been doing the same thing. I've been thinking the same thing while doing this quest. Yeah, like it feels like they're really trying to like lay in the connections, which I think for Not Cry is a really good choice, because Not Cry is explicitly a region with many factions and many different goals. Like, I think it's very important for them to do that, and I think it allows us to build much more of a connection than if we just only allied with one faction. Hi Leon Sujiken, welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna play through a little bit of Archon Quest. Once it hits, I must say, once it hits 2 hours, I think I'm probably gonna hop off for tonight because, yeah. Hello, raiding and running, very tired. That's okay. Hope you have a good night. Have a good stream. Thank you. Have a good night. I know it's kind of late for most of us, right? I know in Asian time zones it's near morning. Which, by the way, really fucking funny story. So when I got home, it's only 2 a.m. Then you are also on an EP time. Maybe go to bed. Oh, I love the doodles. I love the doodles on the side of this loading screen. What the hell? Hi, Eli Sleli. Welcome. So, the doodles are so cute. I love that little detail. Actually, it's amazing. Look, I will say this. They've done a good job in like these little tiny details. I think they add a lot of flavor. There's more. I know there's more. I've seen some of them. I cannot wait to see them. Oh my god, Discord, please. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so I got home and my mother was in a different time zone than I was. So I called her to be like, "Hey, mother, I have arrived home safely." And I guess she just woke up or something because she was like, okay, bye, talk to you later. And I was like, oh, she doesn't love me anymore. And then my dad was like, no, I think she's just going back to bed because it's late as fuck. Sob. Dude, okay, fucking... okay. So, we had to go to the doctors while I was on vacation because of reasons. I won't specify why, but basically we had to go to the doctors. And it was something that was not very waivable, right? Like, it was something that, like, we kind of needed now. And it was a situation that needed explaining to the doctors on why we needed stuff now. So, we go in there. Now, here's the thing. On this trip, no one in my family fought to learn the language of the place we were going to. So, I was the only one that did that. Furthermore, I'm the only one who knows how to use Google Translate to type in sentences so that the other person can understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm the only person at doctor's office who can speak all the languages, or at least understand all the languages that are being thrown around. So imagine how fun it is. Imagine how fun it is for me to sit there and be like, okay, problem here, can't fix, please, send help, while everyone else in my family is like speaking their multiple languages and I have to try and translate all of it. And by the way, the best I can speak is maybe, where's the toilet? Like that is the most confident phrase I have, is where's the toilet? I'm on my hands and knees. That a very good start to my vacation, is all I'll tell you that. Can't wait for Animo Sandro, by the way, Kyle. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. She's Geo. Look at her. She's Geo. She's got yellow in her designs. She's Geo. She's Geo. Oh my god, you're insane. Yeah, guess who turned into the translator for this trip? It was me. It was just me. Was this a trip you posted about? Yes, it was. Apparently, I'm the only one who fought to learn that language before I went. So, I turned into the translator for the trip. My uncle, by the way, the whole time, he was trying to get people's attention for stuff. He'd be like, hello, excuse me, and then I have to be like, uncle, they don't fucking understand what you're saying. But, and I have to be like, excuse me, he's asking for this. And they'd be like, oh, okay, I understand. Blah, 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 blah. Look, she has cyan too. It's fine. Look. Just because she looks like Noelle, right? She looks like Catherine. Noelle's Gio. Look, it's right there. But she's Gio. Don't worry about it. She's Gio, man. It's a bit of it.
开呀，当然开。你不会以为没了你，我们连喝茶的心情都没有了吧？
Please, she's my Geo daughter. I love her so much. I need her. I need her. By the way, because I like Columbina and I like Sandrone, guess what's been on my TL for the entirety of the past week? I'm pretty sure some of us have seen it. I've seen it a billion times. I don't mind that I've seen it a billion times. I quite like having it there. Polonia's face is so windy looking, by the way. I'll kill myself in front of you! I'll kill myself! I'll hack into your account and I'll blow all of your savings! I will blow them all on Zhongli! Zhongli for everyone! Oh, don't worry, I've seen it too. Look. It's such a good animation too. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Why is it so good? Sandro is a great Gaio versus Finn battle. We are duking it out right now. Listen, we're banging on Hoyo versus doors. We're busting it down. We're like, motherfuckers, you better make her blank. You better make her this element. We're gonna kill ourselves on your lawn.
普罗尼亚。
Either way, it's robbery. Look, Polonia's joined. That's so anima color. Polonia is so anima coded, honestly. Yeah, look, you know what I've been saying for the longest time? You've heard me say this. We've all heard me say this. I'm on my bullshit again. I want a character that incentivizes Geo and Animo. If you're gonna pull that shit where you have characters that only work if you bring Freeze, that only work if you bring Bloom, guess what? I want one that only works if you bring Geo and Animo. The two elements that do not interact whatsoever.
仍是一场交易，我只是累了。我不喜欢那些红。
I need it. I need it so bad. I want that so fucking bad.
向我索取力量，这会让我想到很久之前，还被当作月神的时候。数百年过去。
But you know what I know is gonna happen? You know what I know is gonna fucking happen? It's Columbina's gonna be Hydro so that she can work with Arlecchino. And then Sandrone's gonna be Geo. She's gonna work with Crystallize, and she's gonna have some lunar crystallized bullshit, right? So that she can work with Sandrone and she can work with Arlecchino, and that's how we get the true Yuri ending of the Harbinger team. That's how we get it, baby. I'm on my shit, man. I'm on my shit, right? And then. You get the Torre in there. The Torre's Animo or something, right? And the Torre has a thing where he works with any element, even Geo. Motherfuck. You're mispronouncing Lunar Swirl, but that's okay. We can't all be articulate. Have you noticed the amount of times I've tripped over the English language on this mere stream? Don't put the Torre on me! What? I thought you wanted more Animos. I thought you wanted more, huh? Didn't you want more Animos? I thought you wanted more Animos. Come on now. What? What do you mean what? What? What do you mean what? I'm doxing. Stop doxing me. Stop it. I don't even know what you could dox. I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't even know what you could dox from me. I'm pretty sure most of my shit's out there by now. Kyle lives in La La Land. I think Central. Yo. Yeah, I live in La La Land. I'm a city of Delulu neighborhood.
我可是做了更充足的准备，把整个试验设计局都做成了战场。你们想留下来参观的话，我倒是不反对，后果自负。武器系统里什么时候轮到敌人来关心我了？
By the way, I know Sandra's an asshole, but I love her so much. I love that she's an asshole. I hope she continues being an asshole.
再盯着我也不会给你发茶会邀请函的，哥伦比亚。
She's such a tsundere. She's such a tsundere.
谢谢你，桑多尼。
She's such a fake I don't give a
不
fucker.
该和这些家伙混在一起，净学到些自作多情又肉麻的话。
Animo Winky. I understand what you're saying. I
猎
understand.
人，继续上次没结束的战斗。你的狂烈军团和我的造物们，看看谁才是最后的赢家。
I understand, and I think her being Animo makes sense, but I also really like her being Geo because I'm a selfish little fucker. I'm just a selfish little motherfucker is all, you know. This is the time where I reveal that I'm on an iPad still. I'm on an iPad. We can tell. Shut up! I'm so selfish. I just want Sandra all to myself. I'm also selfish. I also want her all to myself. I hope she's mono geo friendly. I know she's not going to be, but I hope she is. But LBR, the probability is low as Wanderer is already Animo. Yeah, that is true. Well, okay, that depends. Do you consider Wanderer part of the Fatui anymore? Kyle, you know, it'd be so fucking funny if they didn't make her Geo Animo. It would be so fucking funny if they didn't. It would be so hilarious if they were just like, actually, we're gonna do something so funny and we're not gonna do any of that. It'd be so funny if she's physical. You know what? If she's a fucking physical character, that'd be hilarious. I actually, you know what? Because the Ruin Guards do physical damage, right? Ruin Guards are physical. So if they made her a physical DPS, I think that'd be actually really funny. We've been talking about it for like 6 months. They're like, Lamau, these idiots. I know, they're like, haha, they think we're gonna do Anna. What if we're gonna do Geo? What the fuck are you people on, huh? You underestimate my ability to miss. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Fuck you! Got a boyfriend. Guess he doesn't kiss you. There we go. Jesus. Also, let's be real again. I'm the only insane person that thinks she could be Animo. No, I think Animo is like a really valid theory for her. Now this is where my 7 Deadly Sins obsession from Mafi comes out. But you know, Win being associated with wind-up dolls, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. We already have one quote-unquote doll that's associated with Win anyways, right? Technically, if you think about Wanderer. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Like, I'm not saying it's a faulty logic. It's actually very, very valid. I wonder if Sandra team would go crazy. I know, right? You get 2 dolls on there, and they also hate each other a lot. I'm pretty sure they hate each other. I haven't read the voice lines in a hot minute, but I'm pretty sure they hate each other. I die in 10 seconds because they're bickering all the time instead of fighting. Yeah, they hate each other. I like how, I think it was Wanderer who was like, oh, she makes only trash and rubbish. And it's like, yeah, compared to you, I guess every machine is trash and rubbish. Compared to you, motherfucker. Meant to be a vessel of an Archon. Jesus. Talk about high standards much?
普隆尼亚，动手！
上次分别后，我可是又提升了普隆尼亚的强度，你的数据也全部被。
Guy who was made literally by God. Imagine not making something as good as me. I know, he was like skill issue, and it's like literally no mortal could ever consider doing any of that. So like, I don't know, I think she's doing pretty good for herself.
我在这里吗？
喂，你这家伙！
Why are you like this? This is a tense moment.
不远的。
I'm gonna fucking remove that. I need to remove that fucking. You're spending it all on the wish jump scare instead of saving it for the 10 pulls, you motherfucker. Oh, we're switching scenes now. Never. She's so scrunkly looking. What the hell? Uh-oh, another 5-star has hit the account. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. I hope for the remainder of Genshin, every single standard banner 50-50 pity you lose.
某种仪式，
I hope every time it's a fucking Chi-Chi. I hope every time it's a fucking Kuching. I hope every fucking time it's a Diluc.
敏锐的眼光。不过，和你在双月之子进行的仪式可完全不同。
That's crazy. I hope it's a Dia. I hope it's Diluc too. I have him seasick.
第一次进这个房间，
I hope it's Dia. I hope it's
没
Tinari.
想到里面还挺漂亮的。这应该就是
I'm gonna
姓
farm
名的
his
风格
stupid
记得老板是虚拟人，和那个卖我寻宝盘的好心商人是同乡。
Have you seen that thing where someone was like, oh, I hope they do like a Knights of Favonius passive, and then they included Diluc, and they were like, actually, I think Diluc would rather die than be included in that passive.
虽然不知道你仪式什么时候都能发动，但我心里总有一种不太好的预感。
Makes it funnier, yeah. Hi, Pink Saxolotl. Hello, that's an interesting thing here coming from the stream. Don't worry about it. We're talking about totally legal and totally normal things. Don't worry about it. I totally didn't spend 5 minutes yelling at Vin about redeeming jump scares. Everything's fine.
在我看来，你实在与普通二子没什么关系。
I love how that's the exact moment that Discord decided to just give me the shittiest quality in the world. Don't worry about it, it's fine. You never yell at me. I'm super sweet and cute. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You overestimate my temperance.
它会平等的降临到所有幸运或不幸的人头上。如何活着？ 才是值得思考的问题。
乐观点儿，老板，我要动不动就把死挂在。
You wish only the best for me, like an Animosandrone. I wish for things like Geosandrone. I wish for things like Columbina, Hydro, which is definitely gonna happen most
我
likely.
能帮的忙吗？
Anyways, Lamette, how's it going? It's okay. We're sitting through the Archon quest for a little bit,
留到现在的宝
and then when I get tired, I might hop off. But that's about
达
it.
克达，你去帮我找个
Yeah. And I hope that every single animo from this point onwards only wants feck elements. If they are placed with another animo teammate, they will lose 100% of their HP and they will have 1 attack and 1 elemental mastery.
好人啊！
I'm nuking your stream in 30 seconds. Vin, I don't think that's gonna change anything about the stream. This is the most scuffed ass stream in the world. I'm nuking your stream in 20 seconds. I don't think that changed much, Vin. Have you not seen the amount of scuff I have? I am outside your window. You're outside my window. Oh, do you want snacks? I have snacks. Come take snack. I like that they're putting the Sumeru OST in here. Oh, the Sumeru OST. I missed it so much. Rip animals, I guess. Lamau, just what I wanted Varka. Yeah, I think I hope Varkon is. I hope Varka is nice. Please. Time to see if CN Dory is crazy as JP, my beloved. I don't think she's as crazy as JP. I'm pretty sure JP Dory's on a whole nother fucking level. I love JP Dory so fucking bad. I think she's so funny. I love that they went so hard in on that. Look, sometimes you just have to commit to the bit. Any ideas real quick for streamer assets fog themed? I can't think of what to do for an anime layout. Off the top of my head, I would do like incense and then like mist coming from the bottom. This is what I meant when I said it was good you like Port Ormos music. Yes! I'm having such a good time right now, by the way. Like I'm loving this.
如果我说是一个招致国家毁灭的罪人，
那就需要特别高级的稀有宝贝了。我手里也没有现货，得问问我背后的供货人。
供货人，
一位神通广大的女士，我不能透露她的姓名。
Sumeru vibes are off the charts. Lamau, yeah. I think another thing about it is that Port Ormos has a very distinct melody. Any song with a very distinct melody is so much more easily recognizable, and Port Ormos has a very distinct melody.
遇到了那种级别的对手，会怎么做？束手就擒吗？
不至于啦，好心的供货人曾经给过我这个。等等，你什么意思？这可是我留着自己用的。
算我从你这借用，怎么样？我也只是带在身上保险而已，过后会还你。人情是世界上最麻烦的债，而现在你有一个还清它的机会，难道不是一件好事？
好吧，那就欠你5天啊，不，3天。每超出1小时，我要额外收取100万魔蜡，可以吧？
当然。
Oh, it's faded out. God damn it.
真倒霉，刚起来就遇见这种事。还有没有别的问题了？没有，我要回去睡觉啦。
慢走，回去的路上当心点，我的朋友。
再见了，好心的商人小姐。
I also love how they were like, actually Dory is coming back for this nation. Or sorry, this region. Like, actually based.
很好，现在才算是真的万事俱备，可以开始仪式了。仪式开始后，你们的意识会跟随我见到一些特殊的画面。记住，不要惊讶。
Jehoda's so funny. Wow, isn't Dory super cool and level-headed?
就让我们看看。 所谓的猎月人，都经历过什么吧？
Looks directly at JP Dory's idol Mora singing line. Actually, hold on. I don't know if we can we access it here? No, it's gonna keep putting us through a cutscene.
这是坎瑞亚的建筑，没见过的风格。民房、椅子、长桌，比我想的还要普通。
I think Dory mentioned something about her being a not cry, but I don't remember. I don't fully remember because it's been a while, but I find it amazing. Which, to be fair, it also makes sense. It literally makes sense because she has confirmed connections with Alice. And Alice is one of the characters who's involved with Not Cried, so makes sense. Meanwhile, in JP, Dory's literally screamed about being dragged in, and Jehode's like, wow, she's so generous even this early in the morning. I know, right? She was whining a bit too, earlier when I was talking over her, but like, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't as crazy as JP, I don't think. Where's the fucked up thing? I have Dory, where are you? Am I blind? I'm blind, I can't fucking read, I can't see anything. I have a Dory! I know I have a Dory. Where the fuck is my Dory? There you are, Jesus. Yeah, that's tame compared to whatever the fuck she had with that. Yeah, she doesn't sound as crazy in CN as she does in Japanese, I don't think.
雷利尔，你今晚加班，所以我打算一个人先去试试那家新开的烤肉店。据说他们家有刚到货的新鲜肉类，我先打探情况。好吃的话，下次我们一起去。另，生命院最近发了一些新的物资，我从研究所带了茶杯和笔架回来，看看喜欢吗？
没有署名。看来留言人跟雷利尔很熟，生活在一起。
Watashi wa Moro! I like the commitment to the bit. I like that. I like every time they do something like that. It's just like, look, I think it brings whimsy. I don't know if you guys have seen that thing where it's like they compare the different languages. Honkai Star does this sometimes. And then the English travelers just go fucking off the rails. It's like the other voice lines will be like, Remy doesn't like me. No. And then the English will be like, Remy doesn't like me. Ah! Like that's literally what it's like. It's like, I love that shit. Look, sometimes you gotta have a little commitment to the bit. Obsessed almost make me forgive the 17 plus copies I have. I know that feeling. I know that fucking feeling. I love Xingqiu a lot, but I have so many copies of him. Man, I do anything to be like Dory. Robbing people out of more because I'm desperate need right now. The thing is, if I didn't have morals, and standards and principles, I would be rich. Like I could make money if I didn't have standards, if I, you know, didn't care about people. Unfortunately, not the case. Like unfortunately, I feel bad when I steal things. So like unfortunately, people going, "Oh, I need to feed my kid," makes me go, "Oh, well, you should feed your kid." Instead of going, no, fuck you, I'm not giving you any money. I have C31 of Faruzan, but I welcome her. Dory, however, is in second place too. How many damn times I pulled her? I hope they do an animo banner, and I hope it's all Dory. I hope the only 4-star on there is Dory. Unfortunately. I hope they do that banner where if you lose the 50-50, you get Albedo and no one else but Albedo. I hope they do that. Because I'm so vindicated right now. I'm so vindicated. I've been an Albedo truther from day one, motherfucker. I've been here since day one. Albedo! We could use Albedo for this, we could use Albedo for that, Albedo fits every single geo use you could possibly want. Oh, he puts down geo construct. Oh, he raises you to higher heights. Oh, he has off-field capability. He buffs your elemental master. Albedo is he's such a good geo character, and I'm finally vindicated. Oh, it's here! The day of reckoning! Speaking of Xingqiu, I got so many copies of him while pulling up my 50-50 for Farina mood. I've gotten so many Xingqius because I was pulling up Hu Tao's banners. Because almost every time Hu Tao runs, Xingqiu's not that far behind. He's either on the banner or he's another banner, like, right next to hers. Who's Albedo? Albedo is a 1.1 Geo character who places down a solar isotoma on the field. And when he places down the solar isotoma, he creates transient resins within the field. Sorry, not transient resin. Transient blossoms within the field. And transient blossoms do Geo damage whenever your ally character strikes an enemy target. And if you use his ultimate will allow you to increase your other character's elemental mastery. So he's also a good buffer, and because his solar isotoma is a geo construct, any other effect that works with geo constructs also work with his solar isotomas. So he is good in geo teams and non-geo teams. I actually see 16 literally to pull before I got Farina at 75 Penny. That's so funny. I think I see 16 from the it was a combination of the Liyue Lantern Rite event and buying him from the shop. Albedo is a fraction of sunlight that is diffusely reflected by a body. It is measured on a scale from 0 to 1. Surface albedo is defined as a ratio of radiosity JE to the irradiance EE received by a surface. Yes, albedo is in alchemy terms, it's one of the phases of alchemy that I'm not too familiar with. But in terms of like science, albedo is actually one of the reasons why it's been recommended that we paint roads a lighter color so that they don't absorb as much heat. Because one of the things that you have a difficult time dealing with in cities particularly is that they become heat islands, because cities absorb a lot of heat. Concrete absorbs heat. If you have more green terrain, such as grass lawns, the grass will help diffuse some of that heat because they'll use water and evaporate some of that heat. So it's not as hot on the grass as it is on a piece of concrete. That's why a lot of times cities end up like having an increase of temperature compared to, say, a piece of, I don't know, like farmland in the same area. And this becomes a problem because now you've got people who are suffering with the heat, and you've also got animals who can't use that as their habitat as easily because, you know, it's hotter than they're usually used to. So one of the ways to combat heat islands is to increase the surface albedo of the city by painting the roads a lighter color so that they reflect it and that the temperature gets lowered. This is also the same reason why you can paint your house a lighter color. You can paint your roofs a lighter color so that it reflects more. Cloud albedo is also how the Earth does not get heated up as much as it would be if we didn't have clouds. Because the clouds also help reflect some of the sunlight radiation that comes down onto the Earth, so it keeps us cool a little bit. Interesting factoid for you all.
索林蒂斯，你今天回来真早。
今天是器材维护日，就早回来了。你呢？今天过得怎么样？怎么这个表情？遇到麻烦了？被亲卫队的上司刁难了吗？
下班跟大印他们喝酒去了。
那不是很好吗？
didn't think I'd get a science lesson on Twitch, Lamau. Oh, it happens every now and then. That's why I have like a bunch of I have a bunch of random rambles or themes, because I don't know, I just go on that shit sometimes. I find it kind of interesting, and it is kind of useful in everyday life, because if you ever need to know how to, like, you know, modify your lawn and modify your house, those are helpful things to have. Yeah! Welcome to Kaio's Genshin Impact streams, where none of it is actually focused on Genshin Impact itself and the Archon quests they're playing, but it's more focused on the random bullshit that pops into your mind.
也许你说的对。
别太担心了，我们不都一起生活挺久了吗？一切都很顺利，你都跟我求婚了。
哦，原来你也知道啊。那
So you do remember that I proposed to you. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
花点时间才能做决定吗？这种事不能急。虽然我们是小人物，小人物的生活也是要好好准备，从长计议的。
好吧，那当然听你的了。不过别让我等太久。小人物。是啊，在维瑟弗尼尔与戴因斯雷布那样的人看来，我们又会是什么样子？望见未来的人，能看清现在吗？王朝的兴衰取决于陛下的愿。
I don't blame you, Lamau. I'll sometimes go into random rants, especially when I'm building a Genshin character I just got in this game of Arena. Mood. It just kind of is just like, you know, the fancy has to strike you, is all, you know? Like, sometimes you just wanna, like, chill out and let it happen. But sometimes you're also like, blah, 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 blah. I wanna yap. I wanna yaps. Much like many of the Genshin characters, sometimes I enjoy yapping. Okay, we're gonna see how long this takes, because we are reaching a little bit on the late scale, so we'll see how long this Archon quest section takes.
没什么，你说的对，像我们这样的小人物，我们完全可以幸福的走下去，就这样普普通通的过好每一天，
对吧？所以打起精神来，雷利尔。
She's so dead wife coded. She's so dead wife coded.
你的呼吸，你就在那里。
By the way, apparently this mirror alone broke every cosmetic mod people were using. I saw something like that where they were like, oh my god, every character mod has been broken by the stupid ass mirror, and I don't understand. What happened to the stupid mirror?
你说的对，索尼蒂斯，是我太过焦虑了。
好了，要是继续唉声。
I'm not a real techie person. What happened here?
今晚的舞会准备好了吗？我要去化妆了。
去吧，我还有点事，处理完马上就去找你。
你比那些大人物还忙呢。好吧，我先过去，你可别迟到。
Apparently it changed something of how transparency on models worked. Ah, okay, interesting. Special Halloween stream? Oh shit, when is Halloween?
不答应我的求婚。
It's the 31st, right? Oh wait, that would be Undertale. I would be doing a Halloween stream on Undertale, actually.
你可不能把两件事混为一谈啊。
I mean, I would be doing Undertale stream on Halloween. Yes, that's how that sentence is supposed to be formatted. I'm good at this. Yeah, most likely that's what will happen. I will be honest, there's a high chance that Undertale will be the main stream for a while. Of just like, that might be the only thing that I stream. Because your boy is getting swamped with homework. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Okay, we'll keep it here then. Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the raiders and all the everybody coming. Much, I love you. Mama. Okay. I will be back tomorrow, most likely. High chance I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if I will be, but like, I'd say maybe 70% chance. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye, Kyle. Bye, Vin. Bye, Imperium. Love you. Okay. Let me find some fucking music. Alright, bye.